Yes, Regina.
Okay, so let us introduce Dr. Andrew Ko, who is an author, blogger, Bible expositor, retired cardiologist. He studied theology at Laidlaw Bible School, Auckland, New Zealand. He is an author of 21 books in Amazon KDP, including his autobiography, Memoirs of a Doctor. On to you, Dr. Andrew.
Thank you, Chris, Regina, and Timothy. Let me share screen. Give me a second to share screen. Okay, basically, I'll be speaking for about an hour. Could be a bit less. The topic. Let me put a full screen on. How do I put? Okay, the topic is ABC on to publish on Amazon. Before that, let me say a little bit on some historical part. About 1 year ago, I was in Zoom. I was invited by Timothy to speak on the Zoom. I think that was in March 2020, last year, March last year. That time I was completed my first book. And then we was co-hosted by, there were 3 speakers. I remember there were 3 speakers. And that time I was sharing that how I started book writing. I was not a writer, but one day I was inspired by Timothy. Timothy was saying that he wrote a book. He wrote a book in 48 hours. The title of the book is 100 Things to Do During Lockdown. Correct? 100 Things to Do During a Lockdown.
That's
I
correct.
think he wrote in 48 or 72 hours, non-stop.
48 hours.
48 hours,
Yeah.
Without a meal break and sleep and so on.
God.
So I thought I should do it. I mean, I should take up the write. I wrote my first book. I started in January last year. By March, I completed my first book. Then around March, I published in Amazon my first book. And now it's about 18 months, 18 to 19 months. I have written 21 books. 21 books. So I can't believe. I can't even believe it was. God has given me the gift of writing. I could write very fast. I complete very fast. I complete writing very fast. So today, my job is to share ABC to publishing on Amazon. So that's my title. So Amazon is a very big company. It's a very big company. 365 billion US dollars net sales in the year 2020. Amazon has a book publishing arm called Kindle Direct Publishing, or the KDP. The website is kdp.amazon.com. When you log into this, it will come out. There are 3 ways of publishing book. You can publish ebook, or you can publish print book, and you also publish audio book. I have not started on audio book, so I can only qualify to speak on ebook and print book. So first you have to create a KDP account. You log into www.kdp.amazon.com, and then you sign in. Either you log in or you sign in. If you don't have an account, you have to create an account first. You create an account, you take you to you have to enter your username, email address, your bank account, income tax file number. They also want to just enter the number, and then everything up. You submit. You submit, and your account is created. So that's the first step. And then how to publish? How to publish ebook? So you log in. You log into Amazon, sign in, enter your username, enter your password, and then you will show up. The first page will show up. You select bookshelf. Later I will show you in more detail. You select bookshelf and you select Kindle ebook, and then you have to enter the language, English language, title, subtitle, author, contributor, description, publishing rights, keywords, categories. It will take you every step. You have to you fill up all the blanks. If you can't, then you can go to YouTube. You go to YouTube. There are tutorials take you step by step how to do this. So here, this is the KDP login page. When you key in amazon.com kdpamazon.com, you will get this page, and then click in the yellow button. The yellow button will take you to sign in. And when you
Andrew, can I interrupt on the account part? I think people struggle at the account. Will you elaborate on that? Setting up your account.
Setting up the account is actually not very easy. When I set up my account, I just fill in all the blanks, but I was stuck with the
bank account.
When they ask for the income tax file number. The bank account is okay, just enter your bank. But Malaysian, you don't have to enter bank account. They'll send you a check. But other country, you have to enter your bank account. But the part that I got stuck was actually the income tax file number. You just enter your income tax file number. Nothing will happen to you. It's just that if you enter your income tax file number, they will determine how much they will tax from you. How much they will tax from you. If you are non-resident of US, they will take away 30%. 30% taxation at source. So you can't, if you don't enter your income tax file number, you can't open an account. So unless you open an overseas account. But I think no harm, just enter your income tax file number, and then your account is set up like it's only that.
Andrew, how do you avoid the local banking? Then you said they'll send a check to you, because transfer wise is one method. Some of us like me, I use an overseas account. But is it clear there that you don't need to put in your own account details?
What happened is you enter your bank account, but when it comes to the payment part, the list of bank for payment, Malaysian bank is not in the list of bank. Malaysian bank is not in the list of bank, so they will say they don't have a facility to transfer into your account online. So they will send you a check every 3 months. Because the list of bank does not include Malaysian bank.
But so, Andrew, the check, because when we start, our payment is not much. So how do you work out the banking in? If the amount is like £1, $2,
If the amount is less than quite a certain sum, they won't send you. If your amount is less than, don't know, a few $100 US, they will not send you. Accumulate for you.
One more thing, sorry to interrupt, is the taxation from Australia, from UK, there are different forms. Are you aware which countries we need to fill the forms?
What happened is they determine the US. If you are, so Amazon is owned by US. If you are Australian, they have a certain tax agreement. There's a tax agreement between Australia and US, so the tax may be less.
And then
Malaysia,
when,
there's no tax agreement.
okay, and then when you put your book on sale, it will come out in Canada, in Australia, in India, in all over in Europe. Huh? So my question to you is, when you click all this on, are you aware which one is better to click? All over the world or just a few nations? And when you sell in
I sell my book worldwide.
So when you sell worldwide, let's say an Australian person buy, is paid in Aussie dollars. Do they translate it to Aussie dollar to pay you or to Malaysian ringgit?
They will convert to US.
Oh, so you get it in US dollars.
Then US will send you to Malaysian, but I haven't received any check yet.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. You carry on then. Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, Dr. Andrew. Dr. Andrew, what about we publish through Singapore? Is that okay?
Can. No, easier lah. Singapore easier. You like bank direct into your account.
The account must be Singapore account or Malaysian
Singapore account. If you are from Singapore, your Singapore account.
What about Malaysia? The Standard Chartered Bank or HSBC, which is the international bank, they don't accept as well.
When you go to the list of bank, Malaysian bank is not there. So you have to click the option payment by check. They send you a check to your address.
Singapore account is okay lah.
Singapore can.
But I understand from Ruth, Ruth is also in a group, that if you do it Australia, she can do it. So she uses a method called transfer-wise, transfer-wise. So I mean, maybe we will explore it and come back.
You have to explore. I'm not sure about the part.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. You can.
Basically, Malaysia is harder for us.
Why I wanted to talk on this is the struggling point. Everybody when set account they struggle on this.
Yeah,
just key in your income tax SG or OG, something like that. Just click in and you are fine. Okay, just click in and you're fine. Because I checked with my accountant, just click in and it's fine. So that one you sort out your account. So here when you log in, you get this page now, the sign in page, you put your email, password, sign in. Keep me sign in, then you always you will log in. You don't have to key in your password every time. So when you enter into the first page, it will come up. This is the first page. This is my own page. So on the top, I show you my arrow here, the bookshelf, report, community, marketing. Bookshelf is when you want to publish a book. Report is when you click in, they will tell you how many books you have sold, month by month, how much money you have been paid and so on. Community, you click in, you ask question, they will reply you. In this one, marketing is how you market your book after you publish. You have to market your book. So here today we are only speaking on this bookshelf. You click on ebook. You click on bookshelf. Click on create ebook, because the first one is ebook. So once you click on ebook, you'll get this page will come up. So here the bookshelf, report, community, KDP. So you click Kindle ebook. So far, so good. So you'll get this page. The page will come out. You key in the first part is the detail. There are three parts: detail, Kindle ebook detail, Kindle ebook content, and the last part is pricing. Language, you key in English. English. Book title, you key in, and the subtitle, you key in. You must always have a title and a subtitle. You must always have a title and a subtitle. Some people just have a title and don't have subtitle. Up to you. If your book is in a series, you click here. If you don't have a series, then you skip this. Edition number, if you are first time, then no edition number. Normally I leave blank unless you revise many times. Author, you put your name. Contributor, if somebody write your foreword for you, you can write his name. Or somebody endorse your book, you can write his name. Or a co-author, you can write his name. I suppose you have to get your permission first, because because whatever you key in is going to be on a public domain. So you get the permission first. The second part is still on book details. The description, you describe your book. You describe your book on a Microsoft Word, copy and paste. Copy and paste. So you will say that this book is what your book is about. How will people benefit from the book? This is also a marketing. You have a good description to market your book. So you have to spend some time on your description. Publishing, right? Yes. Yes, if you put no, you will not be published. You have to have a publishing right. So you cannot have plagiarism or something like that. You have to be original work. They can check. Before they publish, they will check if you have any plagiarize, they will reject. Then here the column for keyword. Now there's 7 columns. 7 column, you can enter 50 characters. I will go into the keyword later. And then the categories, I will go into categories later. You set your categories, your book genre, categories of book genre. Age, you leave blank. Unless you are a children book. If you are not selling a children book, you leave blank. Pre-order, I don't pre-order. I'll just click the top one. I'm ready to publish now. So they will come. Then you save and continue. So I thought a bit on the keywords. You remember there are 7 boxes to fill on the keyword. Keyword is what we call SEO, search engine optimization. It's also called metadata. They also call it metadata. So the words that you fill into the box is a searchable words. People type in your words, you may get your book. Your title and your subtitle is already part of the search engine. So you don't have to type in any words from the title, your subtitle, your author's name is already searchable. So you have to research keyword or key phrases pertaining to your book. It can be quite tricky. You can listen to YouTube tutorials. They will tell you how. Basically, for example, if your book is on gardening, your keyword will be something to do with gardening. Because when people look for a gardening book, they will not search motor car, they will not search aeroplane or museum, because it's not relevant to their book. So your keyword must relevant to your book. What you do, you go to the Amazon page, you type in some keywords. For example, your work is on gardening, you type in garden supply. Then a lot of things will show up. Sometimes too many shows up is no good. If few 100,000 show up, it's no good, because it's hard to locate your book. It's hard for anyone to find your book. But if you type in a certain keyword and a few hundred, or up to a few hundred, or even 1,000 is okay, your book still can find your book, because your book is like a needle in a haystack, So it's quite hard for people to find your book. If you are not discoverable, then your book will remain unsold. So that's keyword. You have to spend some time on the keyword. Then the categories column, the category is also the search engine optimization metadata. Will allow people to search your book. You choose the category for your genre. For example, you type in non-fiction. You select non-fiction, either fiction or non-fiction. You click non-fiction. A lot of other things comes up. Then you choose biography. Then a lot of things comes out, then you choose autobiography. A lot of things come out, you choose entertainment or education. And that's your category. Then you choose a second category. Think of different things, non-fiction, and then the rest will be different. So category is pretty straightforward. So if you are stuck, your YouTube tutorial will help you. Will help you redeem you from there. Then the second part is the book content. Book content only has two parts: manuscript and book cover. Two parts. Before that, you have to enable your DRM. DRM is called Digital Right Management. Protect your copyright. Protect your copyright. When you click DRM, people cannot pirate your book. People cannot pirate. If otherwise people can pirate your book, then it's bad for you. The people won't buy your book. They circulate anywhere they like. So you log into Amazon, you search an article. You search for an article, the called ebook formatting guide using Word. It's an article from Amazon. You search that article and you follow step by step. You follow the article step by step. Normally when I use another device, I use another device. I search the article on another device, iPad or something. I read from another device and I will follow step by step. So until your book is formatted, then you upload in Word. Normally when you write your book on Microsoft Word, but the manuscript is not formatted into a book, so you don't submit that document. If you submit that document, they will also accept, but your book will not be very professional. People won't buy. It doesn't look professional. People will not buy. So you have to format it according to KDP. Then you upload.
Andrew, can you add pictures in your Word document?
Yes, there's a picture in my memoir. A lot of pictures. In the other books, the picture of my profile only. You can put in picture, no problem. Your Microsoft Word, you can insert picture. You can insert picture everywhere. So not a problem. And then if you are stuck, the YouTube tutorials. Depend on the genre of your book. Some books have a lot of picture. Some don't have so much picture. Then the ebook content here. Okay, this is the Kindle page. See when your digital right when I told you DRM, I told you click yes. Upload your manuscript now. Your manuscript, you click this one, and then you go back to your computer where you search your document. You search and you upload. Give a couple of minutes to upload. And once it's uploaded, it's done. Then the second part is to do your book cover, the book cover. A professionally designed book cover is vital for success. Your book will be judged by its cover. If your cover is bad, they will not even look at it. You must sort of attract. The book is, you must attract attention already. It's a hook. The book must be hooked. People must be hooked with. There are YouTube tutorials to help you. There are 3 ways to go about this. You can outsource. Initially, I outsource. You ask people to do it. Couple of $100 you can get it done. This outsource to professional people. You can outsource the Fiverr, or in our local. I think in our local PAWS, there are a lot of people doing this. You you also can do your book cover by Canva or Book Brush. Canva is a software. Book Brush is a software you can do. What once you have done it, you upload on the JPEG. They only accept JPEG because when you other format will not accept. So your ebook you have to do it. I show you my own book. Now this is done by me. These two, in fact, all my 21 books I design all my book. I'm not a designer, but I learn the ropes. So I designed this. It's quite nice, you know. I have a author, title, subtitle. It's a picture of a doctor doing a procedure.
It's good.
Doing a procedure in operation theatre. Here, the 1 Corinthian, I have a background of Corinthian architecture. Corinthian architecture. You have the title, subtitle, and author. It's quite acceptable. When people look at this, I think they'll probably spend a second look. Acceptable, acceptable. So this is how I design. If you design, you save a couple of 100 ringgit every time you design. 21 book will cost me 100,000. Quite a lot of money. Okay? So that's why I have to design it. But if you are doing 1 or 2 books, then it's okay to outsource. Then you have to upload your ebook cover. This is the Kindle keybook cover page. You don't choose here. The top column is use cover creator to make your book. This one you don't click here. If you click here, Amazon will design a cover for you, but the Amazon cover is terrible. Nobody will buy your book. No? The cover is very bad, and nobody will buy. You won't get any sales. So don't use this. Use the second one. Upload a cover you already have in the JPEG format. So upload. If you outsource it to some professional, they will give you the cover. Ask them to give you on JPEG. I don't know why it's DIFF, but ask them to give you in JPEG. And then you upload. Couple of minutes, it will be uploaded. Then you have to preview. Preview means you have to look. You look at your book before you sell it. The ISBN leave blank. The ebook do not require ISBN. You leave it blank. Launch previewer. There's a button where you click the launch previewer. Then you click preview.
Andrew, can I interrupt here on the ISBN?
Yes.
When you apply to Malaysian ISBN, you can put two applications, one for ebook and one for printed. They will give you both. The other thing is you can also get free ISBN from Smashwords. And I think also from Amazon, but not so sure. But I used to get my ISBN from Smashwords. In a way, you need ISBN because otherwise you can't protect it. But when you apply for the print book in Malaysia, then you ask for the ISBN. The only thing is when you apply for the Malaysian ISBN, you must make sure when it's published, you have to send them the CDs. I think 2 CDs per ebook, 5 prints. The printed book, it will be sent by the printer, but the CDs for the ebooks, you have to send it. Sorry, thanks.
Let me update you on
But Andrew is correct. You don't need an ISBN and it can still get published. That's what he means.
Let me update a little bit. Now, the ISBN is called an international book number. International book number. If you apply the ISBN from Perpustakaan Malaysia, the Malaysian National Library, now you have to apply online. Now you have to apply from the website, and you don't have to send them the 2 CD. You don't have to send the 2 CD anymore. You apply online and it will do it for you. Ebook will have a number. Paperback will have another number. But Amazon don't need. So you leave it blank. You leave it blank, it will be okay to go. Then you preview your book and save and continue.
Dr. Andrew, can I ask a question? So if you apply for the ISBN, that means you can have both the ebook as well as a print version here.
Yes, you apply from the Malaysian Library, Malaysian National Library. You do it on the website. You can get it within 24 hours. Then you use that number and the key in that number on that space, on that ISBN, key in that number, and it's ready to go.
So you can do both, right? You're not violating the rights with Amazon because you're also going to print it hard copy.
Yeah, because ISBN don't need, so I've never done it. All my 21 books, I don't have ISBN for my ebook. Amazon will assign you a number. They call it ISIN number. That number is your ID. So clear on ISBN.
Yeah, thank you.
If you have a book in the bookshop without the ISBN, they won't sell for you. Okay, otherwise, you can have a book without ISBN, but the bookshop don't sell for you. So you launch previewer, Kindle ebook, launch, click this column, launch previewer. So here, as you say, ISBN, Kindle ebook are not required to have ISBN. So I leave it blank. So you launch previewer. Wait a couple of minutes, the book will be launched. Wait about 5 minutes, your ebook will come out, and you can preview your book. You preview page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 60. You have to look at all your book. You look at all your book in different devices, iPad, iPhone, desktop, Kindle device. So you check on all the device. Make sure your wording is within that column. Don't go outside the column. So make sure you check on every device because the appearance will be different for every device. And after that, you save, continue, you go to the next section called pricing. Remember, there is a book detail, book content, and pricing. At the pricing, you set your price, set your royalty, allow lending of your book. Amazon will let your book to be landed out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. People can borrow for 2 weeks and have a look at your book. Accept the term and condition and publish, and you are done. I show you the other one. So here, pricing, KDP pricing. You can choose 35 or 70%. What's the difference? If you choose 35%, you can sell your book at 99 cents. If you US dollar. If you click 70%, your lowest price is $2.99 US dollar. So you will be asking why must I give Amazon so much royalty and sell my book so cheap? Well, if you price your book at 99 cents, people will buy your book. The higher chance of people buying your book compared to $2.99. Because you need traffic. You need a traffic. You add a lower price, you get more traffic, and you get a more conversion. Conversion means they will buy. Traffic means they look at your book, review your book. Conversion, they buy you. So when you first sell your book, you want to put 35%, and you sell at 99 cents. You want a traffic, you want a conversion. So you, after a couple of months, you can change it. You can go back and change it to 70%, $2.99. Okay, that's how people go about it.
Andrew,
5%. So you can also take part in the KDP Select. There are some
Andrew.
KDP Select. Yes.
Dr. Andrew?
Yes.
What do you mean by 70%? Does it mean that they take 70% and we take the balance 30%?
35% royalty means you only get 35 cents. 35%. 70% royalty means you get 70% of the royalty. If you sell $1, your royalty at 35% is 35 cents.
Oh, this is what we get lah, not the
Royalty to you,
okay.
35% or 70%.
Thanks.
Okay. Then you choose your primary market and push worldwide lah. Other market is for the worldwide to sell your book worldwide. But worldwide does not include Malaysia. Malaysia, so Malaysian, you want to buy your book, cannot buy because the worldwide does not include Malaysia.
Andrew,
Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why.
yeah, Andrew.
Yes.
On this thing about Malaysian buying, most Malaysians we can't buy, but sometimes I can buy. I'm not sure why also. A different account I can buy books from Amazon, but most Malaysians can't buy the books now. Can you comment on that?
Okay, if remember when you create the account, when you create KDP account, they ask you for your address, and then your address is Malaysia. Because Amazon ebook is not sold in Malaysia, so you cannot. So what you have to do is you create another KDP account. Okay, you create another KDP account and use another name. You probably ask your children to open for you, out of Malaysia lah. Anywhere out in Singapore, Australia, your children open an account under your name. Address also you put Australia address. Then your children can buy. Your children can buy. But if your Malaysian address, you can't buy. You just cannot buy. The Kindle paperback you can buy, but the Kindle ebook you cannot buy. Okay, the Kindle paperback you can buy.
Is there any reason why Malaysian cannot buy?
Malaysia is the politics. Politics. I think I can't. I'm not at the liberty to say this. Anyway, you can't buy. You can't buy. So you can buy through KDP Malaysia. KDP Kindle Malaysia. You have to go into Kindle Malaysia, open an account with Kindle Malaysia. Kindle Malaysia will buy it from a certain way. You can buy it from Kindle Malaysia. But on your own, you can't. I'm not at liberty to comment on your other partner because I don't want to get into trouble. Shall I proceed now?
Yeah, Dr. Andrew, can I ask, so the pricing is standard, either 99 cents or 2.99. This is the only two.
Oh, you can choose 99 cents, 1.99, 2.99, 3.99, up to 9.99 you can go. There is a range. There's a range.
Okay.
Actually, you can, Andrew, can I interrupt? You can put any amount and it need not be 99. It's just a marketing people go. I've done it like 11 or so, up to you.
There is a minimum. Minimum and maximum is show you. The screen will show you minimum and maximum. For example, you cannot sell 1,000, maybe it will not go. You can sell any amount, but I tell you, if you put a high amount, you won't get any sale. Very competitive there. People can get ebook free on. So I put 99 cents. For the first 1 or 2 months.
Would you match the number of pages versus with the price, or you have a standardized page, ideal book with a standardized number of
because
pages?
Because the more number of books are higher. You also think of your, what do you call it, your overhead. How much you have to pay for the formatting, how much you have to pay for the cover. If your overhead is high, then you put a higher price. If your overhead is less, you put a lower price. It's entirely up to you. Can change your price. Today you can put one price. 1 week later you can change the price. No problem. But you put a certain price and you have to watch. You watch the response. If nobody buy, you have to reduce the price.
Andrew, are you going to talk about promotions later? Promotions? Promotion
is not covered. It's not in the scope. There will be another seminar.
Okay,
I won't have the time now.
Dr. Andrew, can you just share what is your general, number of pages and your selling price, that you find, works for the market?
Because my overhead is low, I pay nothing for formatting. I format myself. I pay nothing for book cover. I design. My overhead cost is actually zero lah. So I can put 99 cents. That's the lowest I can go. I even offer free. You're allowed to offer free for 5 days. Every 90 days, you can offer your book free for 5 days if you're on 35% and you're on KDP Select. I put it low because I don't want. It depends on why you want to be an author. Some people want to be an author for various purposes. Some want to be an author to make a living out of it, But some people don't have that, and so the pricing not a concern for me. I put low. I don't care. I just want people to buy the ebook. After reading the ebook, then they will buy the printed book. The printed book I put a higher price. The ebook is where you hook the person to buy your printed book. Can I continue?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So publish once you have done all this, publish. Allow lending of the book. So you put allow lending of the book. Your reader can borrow for 2 weeks. Read through and then decide whether to buy. And then publish. This click publish. It can take up to 72 hours to be available. So you click and wait. Amazon will inform you on email. Once your book is accepted, they will let you know. If your book is not accepted, they will tell you have to revise certain things. So that is our first part of the seminar. I can stop for question. I can stop for question and answer before I proceed.
You mentioned that they will also review the book. What are the factors that they take into account?
They will look at your formatting. They will look at your cover page. They will check your work whether it's original or whether any plagiarism. Or sometimes some error, some error shows up. They will ask you to correct it. If there's no error, then they will publish it. Many times they will pass. Ebook is quite easy to pass, to get published. Sometimes within 24 hours it's already published. Sometimes 12 hours, 8 hours, it can be very fast. But if you are a novice, then you make a lot of mistakes in your formatting, then they will reject you. But never mind, if they reject you, publish again. You can go back, edit, send again. Don't worry. Keep sending me. Even now I get rejected on and off. I do get rejected.
We sometimes get carried away, wanting to perfect a book, but you have written 21 books. Obviously, you've just moved on from one book to another. Could you share, I think perfecting a book is not healthy.
Yeah. You can't perfect your book, so you just publish first. Then later, when you want to improve on it, you can always resubmit. No? You can always resubmit your manuscript. You can resubmit your cover design. You can resubmit. You will not get a perfect. There will be some spelling mistake here and there. Your friend also can spot some error for you. Your proofreading is not 100% perfect. No? So anyway, get it out first. No? Get it out first and perfect it later. That is the motto. You want to have a book that is perfect, it will take long, umpteen years. You will never get anything come up.
Dr. Andrew, if I want to do an ebook for the charity, where they already get 30%, which is that will be lower the amount of charity. Is there any way we can get the charity organization to receive the money directly without 30% tax from them?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Amazon will just take the give you the royalty that you choose. I don't think they negotiate on all this. Whatever charity you do yourself, you have to pay out your pocket now.
But whatever we receive, we don't have to pay tax already, right? They already tax at the source already.
Amazon will tax at source, and you will get your income. You have to report your income into your income tax and pay Malaysian tax. I think you have to do that.
I don't think so, Dr. Andrew, because we already paid the tax at the source. Then if we pay the local, then it will be a double tax.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, you have to ask your accountant. I'm not sure about it. The one, please check with the accountant. Okay. I really don't know. Because US and Malaysia don't have a double taxation treaty. They call it a double taxation treaty. So you have to pay 2 times. If you have a double taxation treaty, no need, like Australia, New Zealand, no need. So this will be an answer for tax agent. Is there any tax agent in the audience? Chris, how are we doing for time?
Yeah, we still have half an hour. Is there any other questions that you all want to ask, Doctor? If not, Doctor, you may proceed with your presentation.
Okay, I will proceed. You can interrupt me anytime. Huh?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So how to publish the print book? We also call it paperback or the printed book. So you go into your Amazon, you select bookshelf.
Sorry, Doctor, would you like to put it into a presentation? We can't see your slides.
Can't see the slide?
Actually, I can.
I'm screen sharing. I'm still on the screen sharing.
Can you all see?
Can't see the screen? Can't see this?
Yeah, I can.
What was that?
So you select your bookshelf, select print book. Here you have to key in your ISBN. You have to key in your ISBN. You can either get your own ISBN from Malaysian National Library, or you can ask Amazon to assign you a free ISBN. Nowadays, I ask ISBN to give me a free ISBN. I don't have to bother about applying for ISBN. You have to select your trim size. The size of your book is called the trim size. I normally choose 6x9. Choose no bleed, no bleed. Normal book don't have any bleed. Paper color is either white or cream. White or cream. Cover finishing matte or glossy. So I will put white, matte, and then I have to format the print book manuscript. The print book manuscript is slightly different from ebook. You can learn from YouTube if you want to. If you are stuck, you can go YouTube, or you can outsource. You can outsource. The other way is to use the Canva or the book brush. So when you're on the bookshelf page, you click paperback. The first time you click Kindle ebook, second time you click paperback. Immediately after submitting your ebook, you should go and submit your paperback, because whatever detail that you have clicked in, you don't have to click in one more time. It's all already in the system, so you don't have to key in a lot. All the things are there. So immediately go to the paperback. Here you have the print book manuscript. You have to format differently. The print book manuscript. You search on Amazon the article, view your book. how to format a paperback manuscript using Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Follow the step by step. So you open the article using another device, and you follow the step by step. So you look at another device and you do your one device on your Microsoft Word, and another device you may be on an iPad. So once you are ready, you upload in PDF or Word. Amazon prefer PDF. Amazon prefer PDF. But if you upload in Word, it will also accept. They will also accept. You also can look at YouTube tutorials. Here is I'll give you a tip. If you format your book, print book, you format according to the paperback manuscript, you can use that manuscript for your ebook. You can use this in the ebook. But if you format with the ebook, you cannot use it for paperback. So the paperback you can use for ebook. Ebook you cannot use for manuscript. So the cover you have to design the front and the back. Front cover on the right side, back cover on the left side, and there's a spine at the center is a spine. On the ebook, you only have the front page, you don't have the back page. So here is a bit slightly more complicated. Calculate the size. The KDP, you search KDP for the template, it will show you how you can calculate the size. You will calculate the size based on your trim size, color of the pages, and the number of pages. You can outsource. You can outsource, or a couple of $100 you can outsource. You can use BookBrush, you can use Canva. Initially, I used Canva, but now I use BookBrush. BookBrush is much better than Canva. Upload in PDF. Once it is done, upload in PDF. And then you YouTube tutorial if you are stuck, YouTube tutorial. So Canva, not so good. BookBrush is the one. These are software. Canva is a software. BookBrush is a software. There are other programs. There are other programs. Professional, they use other programs. Photoshop. Photoshop, I don't know how to use Photoshop. Photoshop is professional. This is how I design my own. I design my own paperback cover. On the right side is your front page. The center is the spine. The back page on the left side, I put my photo there. I designed this on my own. I think this is as good as any professional will do for you. If you go to Fiverr or if you go to any professional designer, you can't do a better job than this. And this is BookBrush. I did this with BookBrush. So I am very happy. All my books, this is my flagship. My flagship, I like this very much. So this is my book. Final step, you have done your everything now. You launch previewer, preview your book, save and continue selling price, and then you are done. You always preview your print book because if you simply print, it may come out terrible. So you preview when you preview your print book, wait 5 or 6 minutes for the loading, couple of minutes. Have some patience, make a coffee, make a sandwich, relax, and then it will come out. Then it will show you lah. This is my own. You come out with a quality check. This is a cover page. Print previewer didn't find any issue that will prevent you from submitting your book lah. So that means my book is already passed. I think already passed by the preliminary checking. You can check your book. You use a thumbnail. I use a thumbnail. You press thumbnail, your book will come out in the thumbnail. 150 pages will be in the thumbnail. If you preview from the two page view, it will take you a long time. You see, left side, right side, left side, right side. If your book is big, it will take a long time. So thumbnail, you will get everything preview. Then you approve. You know, sometimes you do this one will be the word will be outside, you know, or the spine is not center, or your barcode is outside. Then you will tell you, you know, you don't submit now, you have to go back and check. So here I will approve. I will approve, and then once you approve, then you're finished already. You're finished already. You know, your book is out already. You choose the selling price. You choose how much you want to sell. Maybe the print book will be higher lah, $7.99, $8.99, $13.99. If your book is very big, $15.99, or very small, $7.99. You have they will tell you your printing cost. And then you have to sell above your printing cost. Otherwise, you lose money. You know, so you have to. Your printing cost may be $3, then you sell $7. Then you still get a royalty of $1. You see? You still get a royalty of 50 cents, $1. They let you sell. They let you sell up to, I don't know, $60 or $70. But normally don't go higher than, so don't go too high. Otherwise your book cannot be sold. My book ranges from $6.99 to about $12.99. And the bigger book I sell more, because a bigger book, your printing cost is higher. That's why you have to more. So the learning curve here, practice makes perfect. You have to learn the ropes. You have to learn the ropes. There is no shortcut. You have to learn the ropes, how to format your book, how to design your cover. Because a formatting book will set you back a couple of $100 ringgit. No? Cover design will set you back a couple of $100 ringgit. If you are,
Andrew, can I interrupt, Andrew?
Yes.
Your print size, what do you tend to go for? The print size?
Trim size, all my books are 6 by 9. 6 by 9.
6 by 9. And how does your cover fit in nicely? You know, because once it doesn't fit in, they don't accept.
If your trim size is 6 inch by 9 inch, 6 inch by 9 inch, then when you do your cover design, you must set it for 6 inch by 9 inch. That's where you click into the template. They give you a template. The template, you go to KDP, you choose the article called selecting the template for book cover. Then you have to key in your trim size. You have to key in the number of pages. You have to key in your color. And when you click this, it will show you your trim size is so much.
You send in PDF or you send in Word file?
You have to send PDF because the PDF, when you upload in PDF, then you can, in your preview, you will know exactly whether you have made any mistake or not. If you have made any mistake, you have to revise it. If you can submit in Word, but they will still convert it to PDF. When the preview come back, it will still be PDF. It is not true that the number of pages change. If you are on Word, if your book page is 100 page, if you are on PDF, your book page is still 100 page. It's still 100 page. It doesn't change your page count. If you outsource your book cover,
experience that is that PDF gets more pages. Maybe it depends how you write.
I have verified it. I verify it doesn't change the cover. It does not. It remains the same. After my conversation with you, I verify it a few times. But then you do it in PDF because your word count in PDF is the one that counts. Because if your word count in PDF, because the size of your book cover depends on your page count. If your page count is wrong, your size will be wrong. Your page count on PDF is the one that they will consider, not on the Word, not on Microsoft Word. So upload on PDF. It's the same. You just your Word format. You just change it to PDF lah. There are many software that can help you to change from Word to PDF. So you just change it to PDF. Very, very easy. Just change Word to PDF. It's very easy. So the tools that you use tools that I use. Office.
Dr. Andrew, sorry, there is a question in the chat group. Do you have any issues on a copyright pictures or photos?
Okay.
So
when I do my cover using book brush or Canva, all the picture you can use free. All the picture, all the template on Canva in book brush, it is free to use. We don't have worry about copyright. They are free for you to. So those overcome this, no problem. But you use
Andrew?
other software, I don't know. Other software.
Andrew, you mean that you can also do the stamp and the back cover quite easily? Which program do you use?
I use a book brush. I don't use Canva. I use book brush now. Book brush. www.bookbrush.com.
Okay, thank you.
Everything now I use book brush. And all the template in book brush is free. Copyright free. So first of all, you need an Office 365. I'm going to complete very soon. You can take the question after that. The Office 365 is for you to use your Microsoft Word now. Because the Microsoft Word is not free. Microsoft Word is not free. You have to pay for the Office 365. You can use a Microsoft Word, you can use a PowerPoint, you can use Excel. So it comes in handy. The Office 365 comes in very handy. You have to purchase that. If you are a serious writer, you have to purchase that. Canva, you can have a free version, the Canva, or you have the pro version. The free version, your number of templates is limited. The pro, you can have unlimited number of templates. Book brush is not free. You have to pay yearly subscription. Book brush, you have unlimited number of templates. Grammarly is another one. Grammarly is free and pro. The free is good enough. You use a Grammarly for grammar check, for spell check. For spell check, Grammarly check, proofreading. For proofreading, you use Grammarly. You don't have to hire a freelance proofreader. Use a Grammarly proofreader. They will proofread for you. So this one, Canva, you can use a free first until you're not happy, you can change to pro. Office, you have to pay a little bit, not much, pay a little bit. Canva, you free first before you go pro. But you go book brush, you don't need Canva. I think. The price for book brush and the price for Canva Pro is the same, almost the same. So go straight to book brush. Grammarly. If you have a lot of book, you go book brush. If you have only one or two books, you go outsource it, because it's not Word No way you pay few 500 ringgit a year and only one or two books. No good. So all the best to your journey, your book writing journey. Some of you may be just starting. Some of you may be quite far ahead. At any level you have to go, you have to carry on. My journey started from March 2020 and August. Now it's August. I have 21 books. You can count. These are 21 books. 21 books. 21 books in 18 months. 18 months. There's quite a lot of books. Quite a lot of books. I didn't know how I can do it, but I did it. I did it. My first book was the Gospel of Mark. A memoir of a doctor. Then the rest, one by one. I was doing one book in 3 weeks. Of course, I've already written many books. It's just a matter of formatting the book and doing the cover. I've already written many books on Microsoft Word. if you have not written, then it won't be so fast. So all these are very nice. All these are designed by me. None is outsourced. The one that I outsourced also, I changed it to my own design. So a Chinese proverb say, a journey of 1,000 miles begin with one step. One step. So I started one step. I started one step when Timothy, Dr. Tim say, he wrote a book in 48 hours. So that was my